Before we get into the behind the scenes, let's watch the video. What's cracking everyone, Amy Crichton here, and in today's video we go behind the scenes of an Oreo TV commercial. What we're going to try with this shot is putting the Oreo on a skewer, on a bit of foam, and then we're going to rotate it on the turntable, doing it on the green screen so we can key this out and then hopefully manipulate this how we want in post. Problem I'm having at the moment though is when it actually rotates, it's not rotating exactly in the center of the turntable. So I'm getting it come in and out of focus, which is kind of a bit annoying. So what I've done is just cranked the aperture up to about 8 and putting some more lights in there, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. Product videos are not easy to do. They may look easy, they may look short and simple, but when you actually try and do one yourself, it's really quite challenging. Still my f***ing head in. Now we had to pick a product. This video wasn't sponsored or paid for by Oreo. We have reached out to them to see what they think of the video and we're waiting to hear back. I will let you know what happens with that. But we had to find a product that we liked ourselves, that we wanted to shoot, we thought would be fun, and we picked Oreo. Now, from the outset, sounded like a great idea to me. I love Oreo. I thought it would be a cool little product to shoot. But when it comes to actually shooting them, they're black and white cookies. They're not very visually stimulating. They're hard to light because of the contrast. So this was a lot harder than I originally thought it would be. I've got an Oreo and I've super glued a skewer onto it, but as you can see in the footage, that was so hard to try and keep, because when you rotate it, it's just off camber, so it's not perfect. So it didn't really rotate in the full way I was hoping, but we'll see how it goes. I did take some inspiration from Daniel Schiffer on a couple of these shots. One in particular where I throw the Oreo cookie up to camera. Man, that took forever. That just was a shot that was absolutely insane. Lucky to get what we got. I thought it came out great, but as with all product videos, patience is the key. You gotta wait till you get that magic shot, and sometimes it's just luck. So originally for the end shot, I wanted it to be, kind of in front of black or white, maybe, having the product sitting up. At the time, I only had these particular packets, and as you can probably see, even just here, the reflection is just insane. Because it's round, it's a cylinder shape, it was just a fucking nightmare to light. So what we ended up doing was doing some stuff in Blender. I am not equipped to operate Blender, but luckily JB, one of our great employees here at Foxtail, is. He is a master. So he created the Oreos that were coming spitting out of the packet, and the end shot was all 3D. If you guys want to see how we did those 3D renders of the Oreos, comment down below and let us know. So another plan that I had for the Oreo shoot was to kind of, squish the biscuit, have the filling kind of ooze out really nicely, similar to the S'mores famous video where it all comes down and it squishes. That was kind of what I was visualizing wasn't going to happen. I got the double stuff Oreos. I tried the normal Oreos. I took extra filling out of the double stuff, put it inside to pack it up. We just didn't have the tools or the time to be able to get that shot. I tried very hard with spatulas, with green screen, pushing it down, but the biscuit just crumbled under pressure, and it just didn't give me that effect that I was after. I wanted it with no fingers in it, and that was a real challenge to get. In your normal Oreo, you see that? You don't really see it too well. So this one, I've beefed up a bit, and I'm going to try and squeeze it so all the outside or the inside comes out. So we'll see how that goes. This could look really good or it could look really shit. Alright, see how this looks. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and squish this Oreo. I've got a spatula wrapped up in green paper. Not sure this is gonna work at all, but we'll see how we go. That was shit. We went through so many Oreo packets and Oreos. I mean, when you buy an Oreo packet, especially these ones, half of them are crumbled inside, so they're unusable. So I had to go through a lot of packets just to find nice cookies to shoot that weren't cracked, that weren't scunged, that had enough cream in the middle. So getting a good product to start off with was a challenge. One of the best shots in the commercial, I think, is when the Oreo top of the biscuit flips through the air and lands on the biscuit to make the complete Oreo. How we did this was really quite simple. So we just shot the top of the Oreo by itself, rotating, and then we can manipulate that in post to rotate, flip in any kind of aspect that we want to make it look 3D. If you guys want a more in-depth breakdown of how we edited this product video, comment down below. I also want to show you guys what this video is like with sound effects and then without sound effects. I think sound design in particularly product commercials is really, really important to sell the taste, the feeling of that product to your audience. Now, my last video that I put out, over 90% of you are not subscribed, and that's where most of my views came from. So what are you guys doing? Hit that subscribe button. And that wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Yuck. That's old. Oh, yuck.